guys, so this is What If Deku was Colossus Part 2. Now guys, I'm not going to be really getting into it, but my uploading period, I will be at least uploading 4 What Ifs a week, or 3 What Ifs a week. Now, basically, sorry guys, so basically, I'm going to be uploading about 4 new What Ifs these next couple of days. I will be uploading What If Deku had the powers of Dino Force. I mean Dino Squad, whatever it's called. Just look it up. It's a TV show. What If that made it in the past. I haven't watched this What If, but I'm gonna be making my own version of it. I also will be uploading What If Deku was I also will be uploading What If Deku was Kryptonian. Because I made a What If on What If Deku was Superman's son, and I just don't like that What If. I didn't put enough effort in that one, so I'm going to be uploading What If Deku was Kryptonian. Now, I also will be uploading What If Deku was Star-Lord, and that's basically it. And I will upload you guys later on new What Ifs I'm going to be coming out on, me posting on my community chat. Now, guys, I probably will be adding people to my Discord. So yeah, so basically, I mean, Luna Snow, if you're watching this, I'm going to be uploading you to my Discord. So yeah, so let's get into it. Now, basically, what I'm trying to say here is, let's continue off where the last What If, or part 1, stopped. Now, I stopped when Deku went back home, after the whole entire events of him being trained by, Deadpool, and also being trained by a couple other boxers, and also his father, that is the Pro Zero hero, or Pro 1 hero, I don't know, number 1 hero, I don't know, but yeah, he was like at least higher, or at least at the level of All Might. So basically, Deku lives with a lot of money, because, his dad gets a lot of money for being a pro hero. So basically, Deku was trained by Deadpool last time, and also he got into UA in the entrance exams. Now, when we come back, we see Deku walk into class and walk in the UA. Now, guys, I'm pretty sure, from now on, I'm going to be focusing on the ships in my animes. I mean, my What Ifs. I'm going to be focusing on the ships in my What Ifs. So I'm going to I'm going to keep track of the ships on all my What Ifs, so I can keep, track of it. Because I completely just forgot track of What If Deku was, Benton, or What If Deku had the armor tricks. I completely forgot about the ship. I, completely forgot about it. So, Deku's going to be shipped with Momo. Now, I was thinking about turning Tetsu into a girl, and shipping Deku with Tetsu. But guys, should I ship Deku with female Kirishima, or female Tetsu, or Momo? But for now, I'm gonna be making Deku have sort of like a connection with Momo or female Tetsu. Now, I'm pretty sure I mentioned last time Mineta was expelled, and female Tetsu will be taking his place. Now, basically, Tetsu's gender is going to be changed into a female. Now, I don't know if you should search it up. You know what? I'm gonna search it up real quick. Now, I found a picture. It's pretty hard finding some. What was it? Female Tetsu, but yeah. So basically, this is going to be, female Tetsu is going to be shipped with Deku. But if you guys want Deku to be shipped with somebody else, just say in the comments. So yeah. So basically, Deku is going to be, walking into class 1A, being introduced by Tetsu, because Tetsu is going to be, walking into class 1A. Now, Tetsu's quirk is actually still going to be weaker than Kirishima's. Now, Kirishima's quirk is actually going to be a lot more, not a little bit of, 0.5% stronger than Tetsu's, I think a -1% stronger than Tetsu's quirk. Just a little bit, just a little bit. I mean, literally just a one singular ant percentage higher than Tetsu's quirk. So he's not a big difference between Kirishima and Tetsu's quirk, but they're basically the same. So, basically, Deku obviously has a stronger power combined with Kirishima and Tetsu. Now, Deku's already best friends with Kirishima, and he's gonna stay like that. Now, basically, what was it? Deku was born with his quirk, meaning that, what should I call it? Bakugo, still is, it respects Deku. Now, basically, they're in class, they're working, but before they, go on to the next period, what's it called? All Might walks in the, room and pretty much explains to the class that they're doing quirk training or quirk combat training, and they get ready and they grab their hero costumes. They get given their hero costumes, and Deku's hero costume is a lot more different and greatly inspired by the Colossus outfit. Now, so guys, basically I had to leave real quick, but guys, basically they get handed their hero costumes, and Deku's hero costume is going to be greatly heavily inspired by the Colossus outfit. Deku's hair costume is gonna be something like this. Now, basically, Deku's hair costume is gonna be, kind of exactly like this. Now, just imagine this in anime, in the My Hero Academia art style. Now, basically, Deku has an outfit like this. Now, guys, if any of you guys are watching this are fan artists or make fan art, please send me a link to some fan art of some what ifs that I've made that you made fan art of. So I would greatly appreciate it. So basically, Deku is going to be, I think I mentioned Deku has black hair, right? Yeah. So basically, Deku has this outfit. Now this outfit is heavily decked out with very, thick and very durable cloth material and, bulletproof padding. Now, Deku's skin and body is already bulletproof, but Deku's suit is bulletproof, so if he gets shot or he gets hit with a, dangerous quirk, his clothes won't get ripped up and he doesn't, look like a mess when he's saving people. So, Deku's suit is incredibly, durable. Now, Deku doesn't have to worry about hurting people when he uses his quirk, like Kirishima. Because Kirishima, if he touches people or, catches people with his jagged arms, he's gonna cut them. So, Deku's skin, is smooth, it's just middle-ized, and it has, grooves in it. So basically, Deku, this suit is greatly supposed to keep Deku's, if Deku ever for any reason has to turn off his middle quirk, Deku's suit also has about the same amount of durability as his quirk does, but a little bit lesser because it's still a suit, it's not a real quirk. The suit can take a massive amount of blows. Literally, the suit itself, the highest amount of blows the suit can take, is about the equivalent of a 1% higher energy rating of the... Basically, the suit itself, the highest damage it can take is 2 bazookas to the chest. In 2 inches away from you, like literally in point blank range, 2 bazookas hitting this thing in all directions, like the back and front, nothing will happen to it. But any higher force than that, it will scar, break, or just be completely burned away. Now, the suit also is knife proof, and also it's very it's bulletproof, obviously, it's fireproof, and also it's waterproof, so Deku has to spray it down with like a special type of spray to wash it down, because it doesn't get washed, because it's waterproof, so it never gets wet. It's kind of like that the same material that, that waterproof paper kind of is, so the water just, flies off of it. Something like that. So basically, Deku is going to be very much, liking this hero costume. Now, Deku's gonna try his hardest not to, sweat really hard in this hero costume, because Deku doesn't really sweat at all when he's in his middle form. So, Deku goes into his middle form, or his middle state, because Deku's always in his middle state, because it just feels natural to him. And Deku, puts his hero costume on. People, compliment him on his hero costume, saying that it looks pretty cool. Now, Deku gets out there and pretty much walks out there. Now, basically, Deku does smile and says, "I'm gonna honor you, great-great-grandpa," whatever. Because, last time we watched part 1, Deku was related to the original Colossus. Now basically, they start their training, and Deku goes up against Bakugo and Ida, but he goes up against them with Kirishima. Now Tetsu takes Kirishima's place when Kirishima fights whoever. So they Kirishima and the person who was originally teamed up with, now that person is teamed up with Tetsu. Now, that person that, I don't know, I didn't watch Kirishima's fight for the combat training, but let's just say the same outcome happened, even with Tetsu being on their team. So yeah, so basically, Kirishima takes Ochaku's place. Now Ochaku takes, takes Mineta's original place in canon in the same fight he took. And they actually win. If they won before, they still win. So basically, Deku, gets ready and pretty much tells Kirishima to go up pretty much hold off Bakugo. I'll go up in the bomb room and take down Ida. Now Deku gets up and pretty much sprints up. Now, if you see my letters, I mostly never make Deku fight Ida at the beginning, but I'm gonna switch it up. So basically, Deku runs up the stairs, pretty much running faster and faster and faster. And we skip to Kirishima. Kirishima's about to hit Bakugo with all he got, because Bakugo and Kirishima, cross corners in the hall. Pretty much Kirishima's throwing all he got towards Bakugo. Bakugo's dodging, throwing explosions as he dodges. And pretty much Kirishima using his hardening quirk to, brush off the explosions and throwing massive, jagged punches, scarring Bakugo in the stomach. So Bakugo gets up and pretty much gets angry and pulls both of his gauntlets, pulls one pin, blows it up in Kirishima's face, sending Kirishima into the next floor. And Bakugo uses his explosion quirk to blast himself through the hole Kirishima made when he was blown up into the ceiling, and pretty much takes his other gauntlet, pulls a pin, and pins it right towards Kirishima's chest. Kirishima is sent flying towards walls and all sorts of other stuff. He gets knocked out cold. He's automatically disqualified. He can't get back up after that. So Bakugo runs up the stairs, running, and eventually coming up to Deku fighting Ida. Now Deku, when he got into Ida's room, the bomb room, he pretty much kicked down the door with no hesitation, ran in there, and pretty much threw a solid right hook right upside Ida's face, knocking him cold. Just knocking the blood out of his face. It was a one-sided fight. It wasn't even a fight, actually. For a fight to really be a fight, two people had to be fighting each other. Deku just knocked this boy out with one swing to the chest. One swing to the side of the head, bro. He didn't even punch him correctly. He just went for a swing. But be honest, I think he just, he pimp slapped Ida. No cap. But basically, Deku, automatically wins. When Bakugo gets up the stairs, or halfway through the stairs, he hears the bell, and hero team wins, villain team loses. Bakugo gets angry and blows up one of the railings on the. Sorry, guys. Stairs, and basically Deku, wins. He becomes the MVP, and Deku does get slaughtered a little bit because he almost made Ida get permanent brain damage because he hit him hard. He hit him hard. It was that type of It was that type of zombie type of hit you do. That's the type of hit you do when you're on full adrenaline. That's the type of slap you give somebody that killed your mama. He slapped him hard. He knocked at least a gallon of blood out of his lip. He really just knocked out Ida. It wasn't even a competition. Everybody was shocked that Deku could just take down Ida like that, just like that. Now Deku's obviously the strongest person in Class 1A already, because he's invincible. He's literally invincible. Nothing can hurt him. And Deku's suit is also invincible, and Deku also has a crazy amount of strength. Now, basically, Deku, gets crowned the MVP. Bakugo gets angry and throws a fit, and throwing an explosion at Deku out of rage, but it doesn't do nothing and Deku pretty much just about to pimp slap Bakugo, but you know, Azawa walks in, pretty much disabling Deku's quote unquote other strength quirk. Deku still has his mutation, so he still slaps the crud out of Bakugo, but Bakugo gets knocked out, and he doesn't lose. His skull is like slightly cracked. Now with Ida, his skull was slightly cracked. It wasn't enough to need stitches or anything. It was just slightly cracked. And also, he likes Ida's eyes, left eye was bleeding. So yeah. So basically, Ida went to the, you know, recovery girl. He was okie dokie. He was brand new. Nothing really permanent happened to Ida. So yeah. When they asked Ida what happened, Ida says it was a blur. He kicked down the door. He ran up to me, and all I heard was a metal clunk upside flesh, and I was out. Pretty much everybody was confused, saying that, well, he slapped you. Everybody was making a fool out of Ida, saying he slapped the soul out of you, my god. Like, everybody was roasting Ida, saying that, are you okay? Because, like, he slapped the soul out of you. Like, everybody was making fun of Ida in class 1A, because Ida got knocked out. Like, Ida was, to be honest, UA actually made this a record because this is the fastest anybody in class 1A has got knocked out. Like, the fastest. Like, Deku didn't even waste any time, he just knocked him out. Like, he wasn't even trying to fight Ida. Now, basically, Ida was kind of stingy towards Deku because everybody's, you know, thinking Ida's a punk because he got slapped with no effort from Deku. Deku put no effort into smacking Ida. Now, they didn't know that, but Deku did put a little bit of effort because he thought Ida would be strong enough to take a slap like that, but he was mistakenly wrong. Now, basically, Deku gets a pretty good score out of all, and we skip the next day. Now, I'm going to leave it off here, guys. So, guys, part 3 will be about the USJ, and yeah. So, basically, guys, the next What If I'm going to be uploading tonight. Sorry, my phone blacked out. The next What If I'm going to be uploading tonight is going to be What If Deku was... What was it? What If Deku was a monster part 2. And also, I'm going to be uploading certain requests and certain, you know, videos that I need to continue lately. So, yeah. So, guys, see you guys later. Bye, deuces. And also, always, guys, have a blessed day.